Hello, fabulous Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of June 2014, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Well, the very end of last month featured a new moon that began to focus your attention on finances. Now, actually, this energy, this focus began last month, actually, and will continue into this month and take on many different nuances and subtleties, if you will. But ultimately, this is about making financial progress. This is about affirming your worth. And this is about understanding just what it is that you want to do where it comes to making money. Now, what I'm seeing taking place for you is, with this energy that you're carrying into this month, there is a part of you that's thinking about how to help yourself most financially, how to empower yourself as well. So that new moon that took place at the end of last month was speaking harmoniously with Mars, but having a different type of conversation with Neptune. So when you put this together, it does suggest an element of maybe going for something and then end up feeling a little bit disappointed by it. Maybe it not fully manifesting, fully going through as you'd like. However, being really empowered by that, understanding that a delay is not a denial, or more importantly, I think for a lot of you out there, as you start this month, there are going to be some of you out there that are going for something in order to experience greater prosperity, but it's not something that you actually want. It's actually something that isn't really resonating with you, and a part of you inside knows that that's not the way for you to go, but you're going for it anyways. And that is likely to show up in your circumstances when it doesn't fully manifest. And so while there is an element there of feeling some disappointment, at the same time, there's a tremendous amount of happiness, a tremendous amount of being lifted as a result and being empowered as a result of what doesn't seem to be working out or what doesn't seem to want to work out. And so take that as a sign that the universe definitely is on your side, especially those of you out there who may be going for something out of a feeling of fear, out of a feeling of desperation, even out of a feeling that this is what you're supposed to do because of your experience, because of where you've been, because of the opportunities that have not been manifesting, and this is one of the limited, or it was on and on and on. Whatever it is, it's good that it's not manifesting because there's actually something else you need to pay attention to, you need to put your energy towards. And if that isn't clear as you start this month, it will be a few days in without a doubt. In the middle of the month, now this is what I find especially promising, because in the middle of the month, we have a full moon taking place, which also highlights finances for you. But this isn't necessarily the type of money that you go in, and it's not necessarily like a salary or the stuff you do day in and day out to earn a living. This has to do with the one sort of like one big check, if you will. It has to do with grants, loans, bursaries, tax insurance, payouts, benefits, things like that. And when I look at the fact that this particular full moon is so harmoniously speaking with the planet Uranus, which currently is assigned just before yours, and I look at how this conversation is playing out, and this particular full moon is playing out, it isn't necessarily anything that you are going to do, because when a full moon is speaking to a part of the chart, or is being activated by, is being lifted by a planet and a part of the sky for you that is just before yours, it tends to suggest that you've already done what it was that you needed to do, and what's taking place now is sort of like a long time coming. It's karmic, if you will. And there isn't necessarily anything that you need to do or run with in the moment. There aren't really decisions to make now. It's what you've already put into place that now is going to reap some sort of reward. So the chances are, if you had put in some type of application and forgot about it a long time ago, you could hear some really positive financial news now with some money coming in or an extra refund coming in and so on. But it does look like it's likely to be sort of a one-time thing. It's likely to provide you with a sense of a lift. And I think a part of you is going to feel that it is rather affirming, that it is rather a way that the universe is saying it's good that that opportunity in the beginning didn't manifest. It's good that that didn't work out, because now look at the support that you can actually get. And by support, I mean universal support. I mean, support for something that resonates as more in line with what it is that you truly desire to do next. There's an element here of closure, and there's also an element here of being lifted towards the new and towards the next at the same time. Now, keep in mind, as I said, Mercury's going to be retrograde all month, or pretty much all month, spending most of the month in the sign that is directly after yours, in the sign of Gemini. And so financial conversations, financial considerations are going to continue. But thankfully, you are going to have Venus moving through your sign, which will give you an element of faith and also give you a touch of attraction as well. Your most important moves are not going to be those that you fight towards or you sort of plow yourself in. Your most important moves are going to happen when you trust and you have faith, especially in what has already been, especially in the karma you've already sown, in the goodwill that is in place for you already based on your past efforts and on your past work. If you do that and you trust that good things can come to you, you will find that in some cases, rather easily, they do. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.